Hello, hello. This is Out of the Box Podcast. I'm your host, Jim Andre, and here's my co-host, Bradley Powers.
Yes, we are back for a riveting dance. Together, you shall watch two males dance the fandango together. Please join in if you can dance. And to begin the show, we're going to do something extremely different, okay? Jim Andre is going to show you some magic, real magic, okay?
I wasn't really going to do that. I don't think they want to see card tricks.
Of course they do. They want to
Do
see,
they?
like, yeah, I reckon they do, yeah. Well, it's like, it's quantum mechanics, really. You performing card trick. Phenomenal.
Hi, Julie.
Hi there, everybody. Hi there, Julie. Yeah.
I'll do.
Show some magic.
I'll do one card trick. Okay.
You could do a few if you want.
Tell ask Julie to pick a card. Any card she wants out of the deck. Tell us what it is.
Julie, would you like to pick a card and share the card with us by posting the cards you've chosen in the group forum, in the show forum? That would be very kind if you could. Because Jim is going to show you something that's freaking amazing.
What she says 3 of hearts. Right? Is that what she says? Yeah.
Yes, Julie says 3 of hearts. Yes.
Hold on. Yeah. Julie says 3 of hearts. Okay, here's a regular deck. I'm going to shuffle them up. Okay, I'm going to take them, put them in my shirt pocket. Okay, now, Julie, tell us in the comments what number you want me to pull the 3 of hearts out of my pocket on from 1 to 52. Six, Okay, Julie is saying 6. One. Two. 3. 4. 5. Okay, now the 6th card should be the 3 of hearts, right? Your card. 6. Okay, so what's going to be the topic tonight?
Yeah, your secret. How do you do the most amazing tricks with cards, Jim? How did you know? How did you know? Did it come to you? Jim, did you ever used to perform card tricks before?
Not professionally, no. But I mean, I can hit that trick every time. If you want to call it a trick, let's put it this way: one man's reality is different than the next.
Yeah, I would like to share something with you. I would like to tell you something. Yeah, a fun fact. Did you know that the Bible, not once in the Bible does it explicitly state that Lucifer and Satan are the same person? Don't you know? Just thought I'd share that with you. I'd also like to refer to. Oh, hi there, Donald. Thank you for joining us, Donald.
Hi, Midnight Rider.
Hi there, Midnight Rider. Cody Greer. Thank you for letting us know you couldn't appear. He's not feeling too well. Sorry you're not feeling too well, Cody. Get well soon. Hi there, Donald Ledesma. What's up? What's up? I'll tell you what's up, Donald. The price of bacon is what's up.
Price of everything is up.
Donald, you're welcome to come on the show. You know, to be honest with you. We enjoyed you last time you came.
Yeah.
In fact, we enjoyed you so much. Let me tell you a secret about you, Donald. I'll tell you a secret right now. You want to know? Pinned to the top of my timeline is a show that we broadcasted together on the 8th of June 2023. And in that show, it was my birthday, and there was Terry Lynch, Donald Ledesma, Cassidy Lightning, and myself. And that was the 8th of June 2023. Yeah, and we have received 1,800 views on Facebook alone. The show's been shared 135 times. Yeah, it was my birthday. And who better to share my birthday with than you guys, to be honest with you. So thank you for that. It's pinned to the top of my timeline so everyone can see. Yeah.
Donald says, thank you.
Yeah, that's right. That's not a problem.
Now, to your question about the Bible, Bradley, they are not the same person. This is Julie saying what she researched. Satan is Samuel, wrong spelling, and Lilith, that make up one being known as Satan.
Yeah. Oh, really? Lilith. That make up one being
Donald says we are amazing. Thank you for that, Donald.
Thank you. We have heard a rumor going around that me and Jim are freaking amazeballs, but that's just a rumor. We don't believe everything we hear. Thank you for that, Donald. And you are amazing as well, Donald, for what you do. You donate to the community. esoteric intellectual information that people need to hear. Yeah.
Yep. We're all on that search for full disclosure. It'll come soon.
You'll have to invite me and Jim Andre round for a cup of tea and a slice of cake so we can discuss the future.
Tea and crumpets.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. Yeah. 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 Thank you for joining us, Julie. It's lovely to have you there. Yeah,
Ronald
so
says,
like,
thank you. He'll send you the middle 2 and 3 soon.
okay, yeah. We still accept, yeah, your contributions to the community on our in all our platforms we do, Donald. Because yeah, like what you have to share is holds your words hold clarity, you know, basically. Yes. Julie says a nice slice of cheese on biscuits. Yeah, basically. Midnight Rider says exactly, Bradley. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah. Yeah, a question. So I'm asking. I've got questions from my timeline that maybe you'd like to answer. Is the apocalypse near, or are we approaching the end of days? Does anyone have any idea?
How many apocalypses have been predicted throughout history?
Well, what is the end of the days? The end of days is Armageddon, isn't it? Really?
Well, yeah. Well, that's what they frame it as being up as. I mean, historically, there's been a few predictions of an apocalypse which have never occurred.
Yeah.
But then again, nothing lasts forever, so maybe one day it will occur. every great society historically that has risen has fallen. Our current day society won't be any different. The only difference there'll be is in the way it falls and with what intensity.
Yeah. Well, like you say, I know you say nothing lasts forever, Jim, but I believe consciousness never dies. You know, it's
Well, yeah,
infinite.
but I'm talking about like as a species or even a planet or a star. Nothing lasts forever.
No.
You know, I mean, through the energy itself, we may recycle into something else, but it won't be a human being because if you want to face reality, humanity won't be around forever.
No. And I'm going to go to the forum now, Jim. Donald Ledesma says, "Are you talking about Lucifer and the King James version?" I'm talking about the Bible in general, Donald. To be honest with you, and King James version is probably the most corrupt version of the Bible, which is sworn by many people. Actually. But it has been.
Charles Platter says, I believe we may be in the midst of the end of days.
And Midnight Rider said, I have been stating that fact about Lucifer and Satan being two different entities for decades now. Thank you, Midnight Rider. Let me add some more substance. Okay. From what I understand, Lucifer is a fallen archangel and Satan is a fallen cherubim angel. Okay. But like that's not mentioned in the Bible either. Yeah. And face Julie Ann Guthrie Smolson says, we are in Revelations, but it is a reverse rapture. I am the wife of the Lamb. The Lamb is Jesus. This is what I found out in my personal investigation. It sounds nuts, but it's true, Julie. You know. Cody, thank you for that, Julie. Cody Greer says, I'd like to explain the side effects of necromancy sometime. Thank you, Cody. And I'd love to hear the side effects of necromancy, to be honest with you. Yeah, absolutely. I certainly would. Cool. We're getting some mixtures here, aren't we? So what we got is...
Chris Tat says, give great attention to the metamorphosis of magic that don't exist.
Yeah, well, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, Chris, and that's exactly what you're sharing with us right now. Thank you for sharing your opinion. However, I can speak from experience. I've witnessed the most amazing of things during my life of quantum mysticism, and what I've experienced is some of what I've witnessed goes beyond the human concept and like is beyond belief, that I don't share everything that I've witnessed because some people would deem me as crazy. But I have experienced magic for real, and like I recognise not everything is as it seems, and magic is real. However, if you've never seen magic and you never witnessed magic, why would you believe it does exist? So I understand your theory, I understand your opinion. However, I don't believe magic exists. I know it does exist because I can speak from experience, basically. But thank you for sharing that, Chris. Julie says, what does Julie say to you? I'll put it up for you. Oh, Jim, I'll read it. I can't hear you, Jim.
The Bible plagiarized the Epic of Gilgamesh. Scholars have even drawn many connections between the two.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Donald says April 8th eclipse. Got an eclipse coming, I guess.
Hi
Facebook
there,
user
Johnny Mark.
says, government plays God.
Johnny Mark said that the government played God. Thank you for joining us, Johnny Mark. Pleasure to have you near us. I've known you a long time, haven't I, Johnny Mark? To be honest with you. Oh, Johnny Mark says
LSD is the real magic.
To be honest with you, I have partaked many long time ago. I have never witnessed any magic on LSD. I've never communed with any spiritual entities on LSD. In fact, if I take drugs, they tend to stay away from me. So I don't take anything. I don't take alcohol, I don't smoke weed, and I don't take drugs. Although that's debatable because there's rumours are going around about me and Jim Andre are quite phenomenal, to be honest with you.
Well, we got a compliment here, Bradley, the Midnight Rider. She says, I love the wonderful sense of humor and levity that you and Bradley always seem to maintain. Thank you for that, Midnight Rider.
It's really kind. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's very kind. Yeah, very kind. Yeah. Julie says, and I like that, what you're saying, Julie, believing things we are taught to believe keeps us from knowing the truth, and we are all powerful beings. Absolutely right, Julie. We certainly are. Facebook user, who's that? Johnny Mark says, peace, Brad. Thank you for that. Thank you, Johnny Mark. I hope life is being kind to you as well. Yeah. Yes, Johnny Mark, your third eye opens without psychedelics. Very true indeed. My third eye did. I didn't know I had a third eye till it opened. Basically. Yeah.
Midnight Rider says there have been numerous civilization resets approximately every 12,000 years. That's why the non-human controllers keep intensely hiding the true history of humanity.
And you can find rituals containing words of power in the esoteric library, in the occult, even the Bible. Psalms is full of rituals with words of power, and if you summon and conjure the words of power using the scribes presented to you in the rituals, you can create ripples in the cosmos, causing manifestations to occur That's how magic works. But
Yeah, faith. That's based on faith and belief.
you know, words of power are like the most amazing, I think.
Julie says, "This is an island of misfit toys. We are the misfits among the misfits."
Yeah. I don't know. I agree with you, Julie. I don't know if I don't know if me and Jim are misfits. Okay, but I'll meet you halfway. I think me and Jim could be freaks. And I was saying to Jim the other day that freaks have more fun. And I'm attracted to Jim because he's a freak, basically.
Charles Platter says, "Back in ancient times, misunderstood technology was often described as magic, but I do believe in actual magic."
Yeah, magic is real. Yeah. Yeah.
Facebook user says,
Well,
"This is because LSD, part, etc., lower your vibrations and energies."
yeah. And that is Becky Fanning who said that. Thank you for joining us, Becky. What you need to understand, like I've had a life of quantum mysticism. My guardian angel is Merlin, the most famous sorcerer of all time. And I just so happens I live 30 miles from where Merlin was born. I've actually been there as well. I've witnessed him manifest. I've witnessed his apparitions. He's been inside of me, outside of me, and he's taught me the most amazing of things. And he's shown me some of what he can do as well. That's on that. And also, like King Arthur, King Arthur Pendragon of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table lives. He was born 50 miles from where I live in Newport in Wales. Yeah, both are real people. Although, if you look at the dictionary, it says they are fables and fallacies. So, like, that's not true at all. I know that. I know that to be a lie. Actually, misinformation from the dictionary. But like, if you don't know, then you don't know. Do you? And Johnny Mark says we are powerful, but we are fed and drink contaminated stuff, fluoride, bad foods. Our pineal gland is black and unhealthy. Then people in the Amazon have pink pineal glands, healthier. Thank you for sharing that. Very good point. Julie Ann Guthrie Smolson says, "Well, that's why I hang out here, silly," says Julie. Julie likes hanging out with. Well, I attract. I was saying to Jim, I'm a spiritual advisor. I attract lost souls, tortured souls, and tormented souls. I also attract freaks, weirdos, and misfits. And I ain't got a problem with that. But I don't attract normal people. Okay, me and normal people don't really have a lot to talk to each other about, basically. And like, yeah, and also I'll tell you what I am attracted to: esoteric intellectuals, which Jim is one, and I'm attracted to sincerity. Not everyone has been blessed with sincerity. You've either got it or you haven't. And Jim has
Yeah.
got sincerity. So, like,
Tammy
I'm
Bonham
attracted
says,
to that.
"The English language is considered spells, you know. Spelling double speak like good morning or good morning."
Yeah, 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 yeah. Good morning. Yeah, yeah. I like the English language. I never swear because you don't need to swear. The English language is so wide and vast and diverse. There's a word offering you a definition of anything you wish to explain or share. So you don't need to swear at all. Yeah,
Facebook user says, "Normal people are programmed by the media."
yeah, that's Johnny Mark says that. That's right. Normal people are programmed.
Tammy Bonham says, "Your vibe attracts your tribe." That's true.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And I'm attracted to, well, when I connect with people, I tune into their sound frequency and their vibration. I tune into their essence, basically. That's how I read them, really. You know, yeah, the essence. And we all have essence. I mean, doesn't matter, like actions, words, we all have an essence, which our essence doesn't lie. Basically. We got one here, haven't we? Have you read that one, Jim? I'm not sure.
Yeah, we've read that one, but I can read it again if you want.
Okay. Well, I'll put it back up there.
There have been numerous civilization resets approximately every 12,000 years. That's why the non-human controllers keep intensely hiding the true history of humanity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Midnight Rider says Bradley fact regarding being fun freaks.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's better to laugh than to cry, right?
Yeah. And Cody Greer says, I believe esoteric beings have telepathic abilities that goes beyond human language. Yeah, it could be very true. If you're esoteric, you think outside the box, and you are open-minded to the concept of all things. And if you're open-minded to the concept of all things, you leave yourself open to receive wisdom, divination, and enlightenment. If you
Well,
are
that's the
open.
thing. That's the thing. You've got to think out of the box. If you don't think out of the box, you'll never gain any further knowledge.
That's right. I haven't watched television for 14 years. Haven't read a newspaper for 14 years, and I don't need to be honest with you. And I'm never bored either. Like, it's amazing when you meet people that go, I'm bored, I don't know what to do. I never feel that like that ever, to be honest with you.
Did
Do you
you
ever
watch
feel
the
bored?
video? I don't know. It says Facebook user on my end. Is there a name on your end, Bradley?
Johnny Mark. Thank you, Johnny Mark.
Yeah, he's
Charlie
asking.
Chapman, the world's greatest. Oh, did you send me that, Johnny? I didn't know this. Sorry. Didn't notice. Charlie Chapman, the world's greatest speech. I will read
Yeah,
that now. I know
I
you
didn't.
sent
I
it.
didn't. I didn't see it, but I've seen it before.
Do you want me to send it to you, Jim? I'll have a look.
I've seen it before. I remember it. I haven't watched it recently, but I've seen it. I've seen it before.
Yeah, I like the English language a lot. I believe, and it's a very difficult language to learn. Like, because like some words, they all sound the same, yet they mean different. They have different meanings. Like there, and there. They don't all mean the same thing, do they? Yet they sound.
Yeah.
Cool. We've done half the show, Jim. We're doing really well. Yeah. Johnny Mark says, always can think and observe and learn from my own mind, can figure things. Boredom is never there. That's right. We haven't got time to be bored. And I also, like, I used to be a gamer, maybe like 20 years ago, not anymore. I haven't got time to play computer games. If I've got time to play computer games, I've got time to perform rituals instead, using words of power. I've got time for other things. I haven't got time for being a gamer. And where does a gamer get you anyway? A virtual reality of scores? Meaning what, really? But like, you're enjoying it and it's fun, so please carry on. Oh, Jim, you're a gamer, aren't you?
Oh, I play games once in a while, sure.
Yeah, Jim's a gamer. Yeah.
That card trick was a game.
Yeah, that's right. Johnny Mark says, I'll send you and Jim a video about language. Make sure you check your messages after the postcard. Thank you very much, Jim. Johnny, I would check that. Johnny Mark says, simple brains get bored. Simple brains get bored. Oh, simple brains get bored. I hadn't really thought about it, are I?
Midnight Rider says, Bradley, there are only 1 million words in English, whereas there are 6 million words in Arabic.
Well, to be honest with you, I only need 1 million words. That's all I need. I don't need 6 million words in Arabic. And like Jim, when I talk to Jim using 6 million words in Arabic, he gives me really funny looks, you know, and like he loses his attention span with me. And I like, using a million words in English. And Jim does bend the English language on occasions, but I'm not going to say how.
Yeah, I have a play on words.
Yeah. Jim has a play on words. Yeah. Yes, and talking of a play on words, newsflash. You might as well know this. I had a friend's request from a guy called Jim Andre. He wanted to add me as a friend. Jim Andre wanted to join the groups, and Jim Andre was requesting one of our administrators to add him. Jim Andre was requested to be added as administrator of the group, and he said to Max, one of our team, he said, "Well, I'm asking you to add me as an administrator. My name is Jim Andre. Add me as an administrator because I'm asking you to." And like it turns out that Jim Andre, who wanted to be in my friends list, who wanted to be an administrator of the group, wasn't Jim Andre at all.
No, it wasn't me. I've been on Facebook for a long time with somebody trying to hack my account. As a matter of fact, I can get on my my account on my iPhone, but not on my computer. So I'm still having problems because of that. Well, Facebook just had a glitch a while back, so since that glitch, I haven't been able to get onto Facebook with my computer. So I go on a different profile now called Warden. But
Yeah.
I got to get back in on my main profile with the computer. And
But
even
can
on
you
my
believe?
iPhone now, on the Jim Andre account, I can't call out or receive calls in Messenger.
Can you believe a Jim Andre imposter Facebook profile was requesting me as a friend and told me I've been locked out of my account, add me as a friend. The duplicate account also wanted to be added as an administrator and got very upset when it didn't happen. And it wasn't Jim Andre at all. It just goes to
Yeah,
show you the length.
yeah, there's somebody trying to hack my account. That's what that is.
And like I haven't had that. It was odd. All my Facebook accounts were logged out of without my permission, and I had like a little bit of difficulty trying to get back into my account. I don't log out of Facebook, you know.
Tammy says just dirty tricks Facebook likes to play.
Facebook have prevented me from advertising this show in my story. I used to advertise the show in my story for all my friends to see. I'm not able to do that anymore. I cannot I cannot advertise this show in my story anymore. I don't know why. I don't think Facebook like the company I keep. I'm not sure.
I think it's the other way around.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, like Jim.
Midnight
Jim,
Rider says, yes, that Charlie Chaplin speech was very powerful.
right, this next post is from Johnny Mark. Thank you for sharing it, Johnny. You up for that, Jim?
Yeah. Was that Johnny Marks?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, to me, words spell, all words hold energy, and we should be aware of what energy we use. Now, I choose to use words carefully. All is energy. Each letter of any language that is spoken is a frequency key affecting vibration and is a written symbol with meanings that had multiple use understood only by our subconscious. It doesn't matter the alphabet, whether the Phoenician or Hebrew, they all over time added their own meanings and definitions through symbols in our subconscious, and it ends there.
Which is present in our current evolution. However, there is a language of the light which made clear, both through symbols and definitions, that was used in Atlantis and up to the time of the Tower of Babel. Thank you for sharing that with us, Johnny. I'll also add to that.
I can't see all that on my end. It starts with a subconscious switch. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the devices, haven't I? Also, signs, symbols, and sigils are the language of the gods. Okay, just like hieroglyphs are, really. Tammy Barnum, thank you for joining us. Tammy says, "Just dirty tricks Facebook likes to play." Yes, and I messaged Mark Zuckerberg, and I told him I wasn't very happy with the way they run Facebook platform, and he said to me, "Hello, I am Mark Zuckerberg's cousin. Would you like to massage with me?" And I said, "Massage? I didn't mention a massage with you, whoever you are." I messaged Mark Zuckerberg, and I got trolled. That's what happened with me. Jim also tried to message him. You didn't get a response, did you, Jim?
No. Charles Plater says people have too much time on their hands and have nothing better to do than get up to senseless hijinks.
Well, I'd like to say thank you for joining us, Charles Plater. Charles Plater is a new member of my team of moderators. Thank you for joining us, Charles. It's a pleasure to have you near us. And Charles Plater is also considering appearing on the show with us, with me and Jim. Thank you, Charles. It'll be a pleasure to have you near us. Okay. Cody Greer says he got restricted the other day for 1 hour for nothing when he came home from work. Sorry to hear that, Cody. Yeah, and Cody, I know you wanted to talk to me and Vic earlier. After we finished a video conference with you, we couldn't talk to you anymore. We had to interview 4 moderators for the platform, so we just didn't have the time to continue chatting with you. But I'm sure you understand.
Tammy Banham says, well, I'm currently on a 20-day, 16 days left for a meme I posted in 2020. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I don't get suspended anymore. And the reason why Facebook don't suspend me anymore is because I'm behaving myself. I oblige. I follow their policies. I'm not like I used to be. I was quite a rogue activist, but I'm not like that anymore. Basically. Who's this one then?
I might not be able to see all of it, so you better read that one. It's a long one, Bradley.
Yeah, of course, it is a long one, Johnny. Johnny Mark, wow, this is a long one. Satanic cabals attack on America and the world, for we wrestle not against blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. America has been sold to the highest bidder. America has been weakened on purpose. The depth of their treason is unimaginable. When you are awake, you can see clearly. They are traitors, every single one of them. The deeper you go down the rabbit hole, the closer you get to the insane amount of evil that has been perpetrated on the human race. These satanic rulers have waged a merciless war against humanity to humiliate and control our spiritual advancement and keep us in economic slavery. These rulers have infiltrated every religion, financial system, judiciary, law enforcement, education system, and built an empire of synthetic poison through big pharma to destroy our physical bodies and minds. They distract us to control where our attention and thoughts flow through violent entertainment via music, video games, movies, etc. This is a mind control thought. Black magic, which is very slow, dark frequency, being bombarded on our psyche every single day. Well, thank you for sharing that, Johnny Mark. I should get a Nobel award prize for reading all that. However, I got to say your words hold clarity, Johnny Mark. I agree with everything you said.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said there, but I can only see half of that. I don't know why.
No, I don't know why. Yeah, thank you for that, Johnny Mark. Yeah, thank you everyone for your contributions. Midnight Rider says, speaking of fake book, do you folks know that Mark Zuckerberg's grandfather was David Rockefeller, who was the one responsible for actually financing a fake book using the NSA? It just so happens that Midnight Rider, we do know that Mark Zuckerberg's grandfather was David Rockefeller. Yes, we do. And in fact, I'm going to share a little something about that. Where is it? I'll find it in a minute. Bear with me. I want to tell you something that I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. You mentioning David Rockefeller. What I'd like to share with you is, give me 10 seconds, and I'll tell you. If I can find it. Oh, it should be there. What do I want to share? Oh, yes, here it is. Lord Jacob Rothschild has died at the age of 87. Okay, I just got to share that with you. On the 27th of February, he died, aged 87. So my question is, was he an asset to the community? Was he an asset to the community? And the answer is, he committed crimes against humanity. That's what he did, really. Yeah, and he's, basically, yeah, Mark
Yeah, there's no doubt
Zuckerberg
about that.
is,
Crimes against humanity. There's no doubt about that.
yeah, and Mark Zuckerberg, you could actually list him as untouchable. Mark Zuckerberg is untouchable, no matter what people say. Really, he's untouchable.
The algorithms are going to pick up his name on this podcast. They'll be taking this podcast down. You've said his name about 5-6 times now.
Wow, really? I wonder if he ever says my name 5 or 6 times. Makes me wonder. Yeah. And like, what a brilliant invention, a brilliant idea. Facebook or fake book or fuck book. No, I never said that. Forgive me for swearing. I don't swear. I don't swear. And look, on Facebook, I met Jim Andre, and like, and I've met the most amazing of people actually on Facebook. The most amazing of people. Julie Ann Guthrie Smolson says, you like that saying, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice 3 times. I've actually seen the film Beetlejuice. I remember that when I was like younger. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Yeah. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. Pleasure to have you near us. Oh, I got one thing. Oh yeah, actually, this is it esoteric? Not really, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. Yeah. So, Robert De Niro or Al Pacino? Who's your favourite, Jim? Robert De Niro or Al Pacino?
Neither one of them.
Oh, that is not the right answer. God, I can't find it anywhere. Not the right answer. Anyway, I'll tell you what is very sad.
They're all one big click.
I said Robert De Niro because I actually enjoy him as an actor, and only to be put in my place to discover that he visited the Epstein Island and is very likely a paedophile, just like Tom Hanks. And it's very sad to hear that, basically. Very sad. Robert De Niro is a paedophile. And Midnight Rider says, Bradley hands an award for excellent reading. Thank you, Midnight Rider. Yes, I am an excellent reader, to be honest with you. And Tammy.
Yeah, what difference does it make? They're both pedos.
Oh, Tammy.
Right. That's right. So I don't care for either one of them. That's why I answered the way I did.
Tammy, you're bursting my bubble. Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Who'd ever thought that the world would be controlled by paedophiles in your life? Who'd ever thought that, eh?
Tammy says they all are. I don't believe every one of them is, but the majority of them, yes.
Well, Hollywood was built on the blood of children and children's screams. Do you know why it's called Hollywood? Because the wizards, the witches, the sorcerers, and the druids used wands from trees called Hollywood trees, holly trees, and like to perform magic. And Hollywood was born from the wand from the holly tree. Don't know if you know that, but you do now.
Say more black magic than white.
Yeah, Hollywood. Yeah, basically.
Midnight Rider says I have a screenshot of D. Rockefeller's Twitter admission, but I'm unable to share it here.
Okay. Well, thank you for trying.
Tammy says Wormwood.
Wormwood. I'd like to say rest in peace to Mickey Shaman Carroll. She's a shaman, and we was working together, and like then wasn't working together anymore. And now I know why, because she's passed away. She's in the next life. Very amazing. And like, is money your god? Do you worship or give praise to this new deity called money?
Well, money isn't necessarily everybody's god, but it's a necessity.
Yeah.
You need it to survive.
Yeah.
Here you go. Read this one off, Bradley. I don't know if I got all of it up here.
Who is it? Where am I? Hang on a minute. Don't you die on me. Oh, you're not going to die. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here it is. And it's Johnny Mark. This is crikey. Johnny Mark says, Michael Jackson, I believe, wasn't a bad guy, nor a paedophile. The media pointed that at him, whilst all the dirty rich celebrities secretly was in Epstein's Island, so they hidden away from doing dirty things, while half the world pointed at poor Michael, the king of rock. His music is activist against media corrupt government. They don't even care about us. And I think Michael Jackson, I agree with you, actually. So, like, yeah, Michael Jackson, although he was very talented, had the mind of a child. He enjoyed resonating with children and, like, you know, young children. And, like, is that a crime? And, like, basically, yeah, he slept in the same bed with them. And, like, he put himself in danger, basically. And, like, yeah, a very talented guy, Michael Jackson. The best song Michael Jackson ever sang was the Earth Song. Are you familiar with the Earth Song? That is a very top tune. That is.
Cody Greer says I have been talking to people about Egyptian white magic.
Yeah, that's right. Egyptian white magic does exist. Thank you for sharing that, Cody Greer.
Tammy is asking, did you see the Queen's funeral when they broke her wand? I
don't really follow the monarchy, to be honest with you.
David Wilkes is
with us. I have stood outside of Buckingham Palace in the pouring rain, freezing the cold, and she's been looking out her window at me, and she didn't even invite me in. Basically. And now look where she is now. Oh, hi there, David Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. Yes. And like he says, hello, gentlemen. Did you know if you want to be a knight, you have to be a gentleman first to qualify to become a knight? So basically, I'm saying that me and Jim qualified to be knights. Really? Yeah, basically. Cool, we're doing really well. We've got 10 minutes left, Jim.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
me
coming
and
up
Jim
to
are
the top
dancing.
of the hour. Huh?
Me and
What?
Jim are dancing the fandango. Do you have a card trick you'd like to share, Jim?
I just did one at the beginning of the show. Save one for the next show.
Okay. Jim is basically very modest and he's not an attention whore and he's keeping his magic tricks to himself. Yes. Thank you for sharing that. That's a very true story. Johnny Mark says the royal family had Princess Diana assassinated to keep Muslim out of their family tree. Yes, because she was going to marry Al. Is it Al Fayed? The owner of Harrods, very very posh store in London. At the owner of Harrods' son, Princess Diana was going to marry him. And that couldn't be allowed. Princess Diana also said to the Queen that the Spencers are more royal than you are, and the Queen didn't like that because it's actually true. And like Tammy Barnum says, wasn't Jimmy Savile knighted? Yes, he was. Yeah, he was knighted. Yeah, he was. Jimmy Savile, Jimmy Savile went round fixing it for everyone. Meanwhile, groping uh children with learning difficulties, going around groping them. He targeted children with learning difficulties because if they reported him for molesting them, no one would believe him anyway, properly, because Jimmy Savile was Sir Jimmy Savile a knight, you know. He was a very naughty knight. They say once a night is enough for anybody, but he was a naughty knight. Yeah. Well, like, yeah, so we've got like 8 minutes left. Yeah, we've done really well, Jim. I've quite enjoyed the show, actually. Yeah, me and Jim have danced the fandango. From the voice of lightning, very, very frightening me. Oh, dear. Yeah, me and Jim, we've danced the fandango on this show. Jim hasn't tried to ruffle my bouquet on this occasion, and I'm very pleased.
Well, I don't do that anyway, unless you open yourself up to it.
No. You used to like grind my gears. Me and Jim, we don't agree on the Bible and some things, really. Yeah, neither do me
Tammy,
and Vic Mackerel. We don't agree on that.
Tammy's asking, in your opinion, what happened to Katie?
Kate?
Yeah,
Kate who?
from the royal family.
Tammy, what happened to Kate? I don't know, actually. I don't really follow them on the keep be honest with you. I should, because I'm English and they are English. They live 40 miles away from me, where I come from. But I
Rick
don't really
Fallon's
follow
asked me
them.
if I got the Facebook fixed yet. No, I haven't, Jim.
No. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I'm very pleased today. Today's been a productive day. I've recruited 3 more moderators to join my foundation. I have a few 100,000 members, and and now I've got 3 more moderators added to the team. I'm very pleased about that. It helps to give Vic Mackerel a little bit of time off as well.
I'm surprised Vic isn't
Yeah,
interactive with us on this show here.
Vic is probably exhausted and sleeping because I have to confess, I work Vic Macroff. I keep him busy, shall we say? He works very hard, and I keep him busy. Really,
Yeah.
I have to say. He's very, very busy, and he helps Jim Andre's platform as well as mine.
Yeah, he does. He does a lot. Yeah, he does.
you know, and he also wields an axe because he's a Viking. And like, yeah. Yeah, 5 minutes left, Jim. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we're getting to the
Thank
top
you,
of the
everyone,
hour.
for your thank you, everyone, for your contributions. Pleasure to have you near us, guys and girls, light workers and truth seekers. We don't share misinformation, not on this show. Yeah, we share esoteric intellect with words of power, words of wisdom. Our words hold clarity. Good night, Cody Greer. I hope you get well soon.
And we don't claim
Yeah.
that everything we say is written in stone. That's where you do your own research.
Yeah, basically, that's what we say. And you don't necessarily have to believe everything that me and Jim say. Do your own research, okay? That's what we do. So, not everything is as it seems. And like our words are binding, we are sincere because that's what you expect from us anyway. That's why you're tuned into us. And like, yeah, that's why me and Jim have been around on Facebook for a long time, basically.
Yeah, it's good to have healthy debates, you know.
Yeah, it certainly is. And we've got like 3.5 minutes left. So like, yeah, thank you for your time, Jim. It's been a very good show. Yeah, David Wilk says always a good show. Thank you, David. Yeah, it certainly is. We'll be back on Thursday, possibly with psychic medium Michael Ann Gilpin. She will be joining us, and like on Thursday, and she is her words hold clarity. Very phenomenal person. Yeah. So
Yeah, she's well grounded.
Right. And Jim Andre is well grounded as well. I'll admit that. And like Jim Andre.
So go ahead, Bradley.
Jim Andre tries to keep me grounded. I used to be really grounded a few years ago, but I took a wrong turn in my journey of put a garden alive on occasion, and like Jim's trying to keep me grounded, basically. But yeah, thank you for that.
You're doing all right, Bradley.
Yeah, well, my life.
One day at a time. Right?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Okay, David Wilk says, love you guys. Take care. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Love right back at you. Thank you, everybody, for interacting, and we'll see you all on the next one.
Yeah, thank you.